Here is the 8-light chaser circuit that Geo programmer put up. I downloaded the hex file. Took me forever to figure out how to change ports on my computer because these older PIC programmers can't take over 9 as far as a port number. So you have to go into your computer and change the port number. Luckily, port number 2 was open, and I changed the device to port number 2, and it worked. It took me 15 hours to figure that out. But anyway, after I got my program finally chipped, my chip finally programmed, you don't have to use a 9-volt. You can use 3.7 or whatever and do without the 1K resistor going in, because you're not going to burn it up with 3 volts or 3.7. Here's my little switch, and the thing is, I set it up where it's using less wiring. On his diagram, he's got it showing running the positive and negative. All you got to do is tie the 2 ends of the LEDs together, and that'll suffice for the two wires, positive and negative, going to each set of 2. Now, if you notice, this thing's one side is running backwards from the other. I set it the same way, just kind of in reverse, as I got a pretty cool effect out of it. This chaser circuit has like 11 different modes or somewhere around there. I haven't really figured them all out. They get slower and faster, and for each mode it might be 3 pushes of the button once each. To change modes, you push the button twice. And then to change this mode, hit it once. Slows it down. Slows it. Well, let's speed it up. So, okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 modes on this one. And the next one will be fast, and hit it twice. It goes into another mode. Geo programmer does not explain this circuit. Okay, this is 1. I'll mash it 1 time. It changes again. These are double patterns. That's one pattern, that's another pattern. That's one pattern, that's another pattern. There's a set of double patterns in this thing. And when you get to the fastest one, hit it 2 times. Well, that went out. That is one mode that there is only one mode to it. There's also a flickering mode in here somewhere. And I really haven't figured out how to get it, but this is a really cool setup. Like I said, you can do it with a whole lot less wiring, just by tying these two, and these two of the LED positive and negatives together. That way you only have to run one wire. instead of one wire for each instead of 2 wires for each, so that cuts it in half. I had to actually put 2 breadboards together to make this thing work, have enough room, but it's working great. I love it. These LEDs are they basically put a pattern on the ceiling, and they're 10 millimeter clear. I don't know what each different angle is and what MCD is, but you kind of got to play with them to make sure that the values are not canceling one or the other out. Still trying to get the flickering. There we go. That's the flickering mode. You might not be able to see it on this camera, but they kind of flicker a little bit while it's in this mode. And this is the only mode. You have to double click it. There it is again. No, that's the singular mode. The flickering mode and this mode are only one modes. Got to double click it to get to another mode, and then this will have maybe 2 or 3. Press it once. Some have 1 mode, some have 3 modes, some have 4 modes. This is a really cool chaser circuit, especially if you load it up with, if you double it up like I did, because it reverses everything on the other side. And as you can see, I'm running it off of 3 rechargeable batteries, which this can be solarized, which that's what I'm all about, getting free power from the sun.